Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Riching Riches here. So today we're going to go over the trades for RoundHill's Q, R, and XDTE for the trade week of September 29th to the 27th. Um, so right here I just want to show you guys what the previous dividend was in case you did not know. But this is what we should be getting paid out tomorrow. So for QDTE it's going to be 21 cents. For XDTE, it's going to be 22 cents. You scroll down here, 22 cents. And then if you own RDTE, it's going to be 38 cents. So tomorrow is when we get paid. So happy payday. Well, I'm recording this on Thursday, so you'll be watching it on Friday when I release it. So it'll be payday already when you see this video. So happy payday. All right, and then let's go into volatility so we can have some context with the numbers. All of them are going to be pretty similar. So VXN started a little bit higher the week at 19, and it dropped to a low of about 9. Well, it went from like 1950 to 19ish, and then started picking up and ended the week at 20. VIX similar here. We started off at like 1588, hit a low of like 1540, and then spiked up to about 16, almost 17. Russell started a week at about 21 or so. Jumped up to Wednesday to 2140, and then on Friday a little bit higher at 2160. So there's your context for the volatility, because volatility drives premiums a lot. All right, so let's go into the long calls. So they did add more long calls on QDTE here, about 10. So we're up to 43 on the 1850 strike. For XDTE, we're looking at about 15 or so more contracts at the 540 strike. And then for RDTE, we had added about 50 or so contracts for their 21050 strike. All right, so let's go here. This is QDTE. Let's start revealing here. So Monday, 218 contracts collected 465,000, and it's a full profit day. That was 0.4% out the money, for 0.41% out the money. Here on Tuesday, another 218 contracts collected 325,000 in premium, and it's another win. So 0.36% out the money on that one. Here's Wednesday, 218 contracts again, collected $1 million. That's a big day right there. And they sold that one at 0.29% out the money, and we are 3 for 3 on wins right now. This is Thursday at 219 contracts, collected 412,000, and it's another win. So 4 for 4. This was 0.33% out the money. And then Friday, 222 contracts, collecting 552,000, and we had to strike up 2 or 20 to 20, and it's a win. And we sold that one 0.36% out the money. So good job, RoundHill. We had a perfect week on our strikes. That puts us at a 69.68% win rate, and an average out of the money for the week of 0.35% out the money. We did get some inflows. It went up about 400,000 or so here. And let's see what we are going to get paid. 10, 8, 90, 0, 0, 0. 25 cents is what we could be looking at on QDTE. All right, moving on to XDTE here. So XDTE, let's go here and start revealing. So 258 contracts, collected 84,000, almost 85, and it's a win. 57.35 is our strike, and it closed below our strike. That was 0.4% out the money. And Tuesday, another 58 contracts, collecting almost 70,000 here, and it's another win. Closed below our strike, so full profit day. That was 0.3% out the money. This is Wednesday, 264 contracts, collecting 166,000 that day, so that's when it spiked up a bit, and it's a win, so 3 for 3 so far. That was 0.2% out the money. Here is Thursday, 264 contracts again, 71,000 premium collected. We had a strike of 57.80 and it closed below our strike at 57.45. That was 0.31% out the money. All right, and then Friday, I believe this one is started to spike up again. So 276 contracts collecting 100,000 or 110,000. And it's another win, so 57.70 is our strike, closed below our strike at 57.38, and that was 0.25% out the money. All right, so our win rate is 68.83%, so lagging a little bit on QDTE. So as long as we're trending towards 70%, I'll be good. All right. So outstanding shares are 3,185,000. So we did get some inflows there. All right, let's see what we're getting paid. So there we go. 3,185,000. 15 cents. Let's see. Let's hope they just round it up to 16. But yeah, so 15 or 16 if rounded is what we can see them paying out. I don't know if I went over this already, but 0.29% of the money was our average for the week. So QDTE, XDTE, both wins for the week. All right, let's see if RDTE can keep that trend going. All right, so let's go ahead and reveal here. This is Monday, 103 contracts collecting almost $29,000, and it's a win. So 22.55 was our strike, and it closed below our strike. That was 1.08% out the money. So pretty far out on RDTE. All right, so here on Tuesday, another 103 collecting 16,000, almost 17. And our strike was 22.45. That was 0.73% of the money, so a little bit closer. All right, 2 for 2. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3. So Wednesday, 103 contracts collected $15,000, and it's a win. So 3 for 3. This one was 0.5% out the money, so 0.5% out the money. Looks like we're getting closer and closer. All right, so Thursday, here we go. 103 contracts again, collecting 21,321. Strike was 22.35, and it closed below our strike, and that was 0.53% out the money. Let's see, and it's the last day here, Friday. 145 contracts, a little bit more, collected 63,000, almost 64, and our strike was 22.40. All right, so percent out the money was 0.45% out the money, so they were getting closer and closer all week. So that's why we should see more premiums. I think even this week they were getting even closer, so it looks like they're trying to get more and more in premium. All right, so we don't really have a whole lot of history. It's only been 3 weeks since they've been out. Only had 3 losses, so they're sitting at 78.57% out, or 78.57% win rate. For the week, we were sitting at 0.66% out the money on average, and currently have 980,000 outstanding shares. And let's see what they're gonna pay us. 14, almost 15. Let's say let's just round it to 15 cents. Do I believe they're gonna pay this? No, I don't. They kind of do whatever the hell they want to do. It is what it is. I think they're just paying out the NAV because it's been running up so much. But I mean, I don't know where they've gotten the money to pay this 36-cent dividend on the first distribution, and 38% dividend on the second distribution. Doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is. They're gonna pay what they're gonna pay. This is what the numbers are telling us. All right, so QDT analysis. Let me just move this to there. All right. So, oh, sorry, this is not right. This should be here. All right. So, wait, no, this is right. Sorry. I'm just gonna put it on 10.2. So as of today, this is today's price or yesterday's price, because Google doesn't update that quickly, so I have to use yesterday's price. All right, so we're looking at 25-cent dividend on QDTE. That would be a 31% annualized yield. So that's what we're looking at right now. They paid $8.66 in dividends so far. Average dividend of 30 cents still, even though they've been kind of under their average for what, like 2 months now. So hopefully we start trending toward the average again. I would love to see QDTE above 30 again. All right, so let's just take this out. All right, so as of the recent payment here, removing any premiums that you just collected for the week. 16, 20. Sorry, this should actually be 23 to 27. Here, sorry. Let me fix this real quick. 23 to 27. Sorry about that. Probably gonna have to fix that on the other tabs. All right, so so far what they've paid out, so this column is 24 million, almost 25, and what they've actually collected in gross premiums so far is 23, almost 24. So that's a negative difference of $1 million. So far since inception they paid out negative $1 million. So hopefully if we add the premiums back for this trade week, we're kind of positive again. We do want this to trend to zero, as that would mean that what they actually collect in gross premiums is what they're actually paying out. All right, so let's go to QD or XDTE. I have to copy this over here, drag this down. There we go. All right, so let's pull this one here also. So dividends paid on XDTE is $6.71. Average dividend is 24. It did trend down a bit. I believe it was 25 in the previous weeks. Actual paid out, so it's this column here, is $5 million. What they've actually collected in gross premiums, excluding this week's premiums collected, is negative. In gross premiums is 4.5 million. That's a negative difference of 500,000. If we add this back in, then we are closer to zero. So if they do pay this out, I think we'll get closer and closer to zero, which is what we want. So we are looking at that 15-cent dividend here. All right, so let me grab this, and I need to move it here again. Sorry. Okay, so here on RDTE, none of this makes sense because they're paying whatever the hell they want to pay. But let's just look at what they, where they're at right now. So what they've actually paid out is $461,000. What they've actually collected in gross premiums is $147,000. So they've overpaid by $313,000. If we add this back in, we're closer to zero, but still we're above where we want to be, or we're more negative than where we want to be. All right, so we're looking at that 15-cent dividend. They've paid out 74 cents already. Estimated annual yield is 17%, based on the estimate, but with their actuals are 42 on their first dividend and 44 on their second, which is just crazy high, way too high, I think. And their average dividend, they've only had 2, so 37 cents is our average right now. Sorry, I didn't go over the annualized here. So if they paid out the 15, we are looking at a 15.66% annualized yield. As of last declaration, it was 21.88. All right, so let's go into some charts here. So QDTE versus the competitors. QQQY, QQQI, YMAG, our underlying QQQ. This is GPIQ by request, and JEPQ. All right, so this is inception until today. So we are looking at YMAG at 12.8 or 12.68%, so top here. Then QDTE second place, and then our underlying. And then bottom of the barrel is QQQY. So Defiance sitting at the bottom of the barrel. All right. So this is XDTE versus the competitors. So XDTE, JEPI, SPY I, YMAG, SPY, WDTE, and GPIX by request. This is total return since inception. And here we go. So XDTE, as of today, we are beating all of them, even YMAG. YMAG's been a killer fun for a while. They were pretty much number one for a while. But XDTE just beat them as of today. Then it's YMAG, GPIX, doing pretty well. Where's SPY? I don't see SPY. SPY is not in here. Anyway, SPY should be third, then GPIX, SPY I, JEPI, then bottom of the barrel again is Defiance with WDTE. So not looking good for the Defiance trifecta. Alright, and then this is RDTE since inception, so not a lot of history. This is September 10 until today. So RDTE, IWMY, IWMI, IWM, and ITWO, which is the Pro Shares version. So RDTE sitting on first place at 5.36%, and then Pro Shares, then our underlying, and then IWMI, and then Defiant sitting at the bottom of the barrel again. So 3 for 3 for bottom of the barrel for Defiance. And then if I were to add in YMAG, I believe it's probably top here. Let me just add that in. Oh, okay. We're beating YMAG since September 10. So pretty good then. RDT is killing it. Killing it. Alright, so that's all I had for you today. So let me know what you guys think. 25 cents on QDTE, 15 cents on XDTE, and 15 cents on RDTE. But I think we know that they're not going to pay 15 cents. They're probably going to pay in the 30s again. I would not be surprised if they pay in the 30s. My estimate is probably going to be 35 for that. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess. All right, that's all I had for you guys. I'm out.